Hey, what's up, guys? Anime Talk here with Izzy, and back with your dose of anime in 2019, your weekly Friday podcast that you enjoy so much that you're probably willing to donate $100 million to us every time we ask for it. Isn't that right? So,
I can introduce myself. Thanks.
come on, really?
Jeez.
You're gonna argue with me right now?
Yeah.
Stop going on your phone.
Hey.
Let's see what she's doing on her phone. The
Stop.
KT. So she follows the Korean T. Can you focus on the anime?
Get out of
Can you
here.
focus
Nobody
on-
wants to even listen to you.
Yes, they do. Let's do this. Come on, let's talk.
Bite me.
We should do an intro, like have an intro music.
Izzy and so.
Show.
Da-da-da.
You know, like David Dobrik views, but I wish we could have that, or Joe's Teeny Weeny podcast where it's like he has
I like that.
battle music and everything on it.
I want something like that.
That would be awesome. We need to. I'm thinking about trying to invest in some new software for our podcast. Like I'm noticing other podcasters, like teens that are doing podcasts. They have like a microphone they hold. You know, like if you look at David Dobrik's podcast,
They're rich. They have money.
but,
for
but
that.
I don't
We
think they're expensive because they look like, I think they're affordable. Maybe we can try and figure out how much we can spend on it. Because for us, when we do the podcast, we want to be like relaxing, you know, like just being on the couch or something. But obviously, we don't have that luxury comfort like those other podcasters. Or like the software, I would love to know what they're using because it would be cool to add like bits, you know, like, oh look, okay, here this bit right here of what Sakura said or something like that.
Yeah.
But I can edit that out, but it's too much work for me because I'm lazy. So I rather have like, I want a software just that does it for me. But yeah, we'll see in the future. This is the summer, so we'll see. We'll just see. Might be going to.
I graduated life, so.
Oh yeah, what do you mean you graduated life?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
So basically, I'm free.
All right. So I was going to another state. So when we do the podcast, I'm gonna give her another mic so it can sound like really good. We'll see how that's gonna work. Possibly, but we don't know yet. We don't know. I was gonna go, but I'm like, no, because I'm so's going. So I kind of want a vacation from her because she's kind of irritating.
It's so annoying, dude. You should come. It's gonna be so boring.
I can't go. Like I said last week, guys. Remember we were talking about my stomach problem? Yeah, there's no way I can travel on a plane. I mean, go on a plane and travel.
How are you supposed to go to Japan if your stupid stomach's
But we're not going to Japan this year. We're broke. We don't got money. So what's the point?
But I can get money from mysterious dealings.
All right. But yeah, we'll see if we can try and make that work. Hopefully, we can upload more in the summer. I think we should.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna still be kind of busy, but at the same time, God, I feel like I think in 2019, right when 2019 started, everything just got messed up.
I know, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so hopefully.
We were on like a really good streak, and then like.
Yeah, we're uploading so much, but now we're uploading nothing.
But don't worry.
We'll try. We'll try.
It'll change.
2 months later, we never do a podcast, and then it's
sorry
hey guys,
again. I'm leaving.
The plane crashed. Just make up so many excuses. Anyway, let's talk about the anime we watched this week because it's been good. What?
Mob Psycho. We just watched Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Mob Psycho was good. Remember to get a little bit closer when you talk because I think the mic.
Don't tell me what to
I'm just
do.
Don't
tell me what to do. Ow!
This is what I'm saying. This is one of the issues we had for the audio, so we have to use the one mic again because we used to use two, and yeah, we have to fix that hopefully in the summer.
It's a waste of money.
No, it's not.
If it doesn't work, it's then.
It does work, but I think because some laptops, I mean not laptops, sometimes when like Windows updates, it'll mess up everything. It doesn't matter what it is, it'll just mess it up. Like you'll have audio issues, like your speakers won't work for some reason. It's just the way sometimes the software develops. It's like maybe it's not interacting with another app well, you know. It just does that. I had my friend one time. He's like, ever since I updated my Windows, all of a sudden I can't hear anything from my speakers. It just happens. It's like internal software issues. Yeah, it just happens. That's why people get mad when they update their Windows.
That's why I'm gonna be an app developer and develop apps for this.
It won't work. What happens if they have an update that still cancel it out?
No.
What we were talking? Yeah, we're talking about the anime. So we watched Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, Mob Psycho,
Black Clover,
and Black Clover. I think my number one this week, my top is Black Clover, more than Fairy Tail.
Did we mention we were watching JoJo's Bizarre?
I think we did watch last week, but we didn't. You haven't.
We didn't watch an
much.
episode.
Yeah. But yeah, for what's your top anime that you like this week? I like mine was it has to be number one, Black Clover, hands down. I like what happened. What?
I'm trying to figure out what happened in the other shows. Fairy Tail was good. But Hunter x Hunter was good.
Hunter x Hunter. That's it. They're all
Hunter
good.
x Hunter was really good.
Yeah, it was really good too.
What
I
happened
enjoyed
in
it.
Black Clover though?
Black Clover, just I'm not gonna say what
Yeah,
exactly,
I'm
but remember
yeah.
it was with one of them, and then it was aggressive,
Yeah.
dark.
I remember that, but then
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, Black
Okay.
Clover.
Okay.
Black Clover was really good.
Why I said that is because Fairy Tail, I've been noticing something like, I love the storyline, what's going on. I love what's going on. Everything's cool, but if you notice, there's just some things they should cut out in Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like let's just say, I'm gonna give an example. Like, let's say someone returns, right? Why cut out to everyone's face for a reaction?
Oh, yeah,
and
they always do that.
Take like 7
Fairy
minutes.
Tail always does that.
I get it for maybe to like.
No,
waste-
but like they do that in general. Like they like at least like every 2 episodes they have to do
they
that.
have to do that. Like
you have to
why?
take the time and look at every member's face.
Sorry guys, we just got cut out for a second, but hopefully it won't happen again. So yeah, we were talking about Fairy Tail, right? Reactions, like how they cut like every second of them and showing it in like every 2 episodes.
It's not even like 1 second. It's like 10 whole seconds, and they like wait it out, and that's annoying.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like they're doing it because of filler space, because obviously it's expensive to animate, right?
True.
But at the same time, it's like, man, that is so irritating, because that last episode was good, but at the same time it wasn't. Because, okay, another thing is I noticed about Fairy Tail.
They have this thing where they do this thing, and it's just like the thing they do, and it's like, what is this thing?
Like, for example, a fighting scene. Well, they got so lazy with fighting scenes. I mean, I guess they're with grunts, but at the same time, it's like, this is they'll do like a hit, and then the reaction of like aftermath. Like they don't show the actual encounter. What?
They do that.
And then I'm like, dude, they need to like sometimes actually put in that part of work, you know, and try and show them. Because at this point, it's like if they're gonna fight a certain person, and it's like he's the main enemy or something, and they do that same exact thing where they do bam, and then here's the reaction of that part, but not show the in between, you know, like the actual animation of it. It's irritating. And then like that's probably my only problem with Fairy Tail, because they do have fighting scenes. They do. I remember there was like I remember a couple of them, but like there's some times where they do this lazy shit where they just they take the picture of what's going on, and then they would make it shake of like whatever's going on, and then it's like the audio is like, oh boom, like come on, get with it. But Black Clover was good today. I like
Black Clover was really
oh my god, the Black Clover episode from the week before, that ending they teased us with, it was just so intense. I got excited about it. I rewinded it again because I got goosebumps like every time listening to it.
Black Clover is such a good anime.
It's so good. I don't know why people hate it, and we keep saying that every time we talk about Black Clover.
Why? Like I want someone to say why. Like just say something.
No joke. You say this every time. Every time
this
after.
doesn't make sense. Like, cause he's screaming it doesn't matter. So what? That's his personality.
Anyway,
give me a good reason.
Let's cut
Tell
you
me,
off.
explain.
Stop ranting. That's not the Black Clover.
America, explain.
Maybe we could do a podcast about that. But later, let's go. Let's go.
An hour podcast on why people don't like Black Clover.
Exactly, and then let's go to Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. I like I keep saying it. I love the chapter. It just we can't talk about what's going on individually, but like I like how
this chapter
the story of what's happening is so interesting, and I love it's like kind of like a chase kind of thing where you're getting like you want to know what's happening every episode. Like I like that. I wish they did that with the ant chapter they had before. It's okay because they don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna say ant chapter.
That chapter was absolute trash, like the worst chapter.
Don't say trash. I mean,
no, it was.
I would say
nope.
It didn't live up to the okay.
No.
All right.
No, it was just trash.
Shit, microphone too. What? Okay, good. Just making sure, because I thought it was from the laptop microphone, which would piss me off if we were recording from. Yeah, and then what else did we watch? JoJo Bizarre. We already talked about it last week, because there's no new episodes we watched. Like, I mean, currently from our standpoint. when we talked about Funimation, how it
Mob
sucked last
Psycho
week.
was really. Oh, wait, Mob
Oh, I
Psycho?
love the Mob Psycho episode we watched right now.
Yeah,
like
it was
we
really good.
It was I love the
It was
thing is,
interesting. It was like whoa, it's changed.
like if they need like Fairy Tail needs tips from fighting scenes. I mean,
Mob Psycho is really good.
Yeah.
Like their fighting scenes are amazing.
like they do really good with it. Even though it's like they show that little bad kind of like
Yeah.
quality anime, which is I'm fine with. I got over with it.
Yeah.
And it's just I think it fits the style at this point,
Yeah.
like for this anime. But man, it's I love the thing they did with like I mean it's not spoilers, but like they did this format of the TV where it's
Yeah.
like shows like it's like a movie. And when I was watching it, I was like thinking, wow, this feels like a movie I'm watching. You know, like it was intense. Like people were putting work into this part, and they were
I
like.
think that's how they're able to do it because their
There's,
animation
do you hear the
isn't-
sirens? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they can hear the sirens. Anyway,
They're coming from you.
from
From? They're coming from. For. Okay.
okay,
How
continue.
long is it gonna go?
Yeah, how many
Jeez.
cops are there? Okay, they're gone. All right. Say what you're saying.
Find my weed. Oh.
Okay, let's get your talk about the animation that you were saying.
I think because the animation is like not the greatest, they're able to do like really good fighting scenes because of it.
Yeah, and like
Like
we
they're
had
able to do like so like fast animation. Like they can do like, you know, them flying or something. I don't know.
yeah, and we had like Fee or Ray. They were on here one time. They always tell me Fee or Ray. They're like, oh, they like Mob Psycho, but they don't like Mob Psycho because they think the animation.
Well, it's not.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They're like, it's weird.
Yeah,
They-
it's
they
weird,
can't
but
get
you
used
get
to it.
used to it. It's still good.
Sometimes
like, it's about the story.
some people like us, like for us, like if we try to watch what was it called, that show from Netflix? It's the one with CGI or 3D anime. You know what I'm talking
Did
about?
we watch it?
No, I'm saying like we wanted to watch it, but like it keeps throwing us off. You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? It's like
Yeah.
Ajin,
Yeah.
that one.
The story looks so good, but
Yeah,
like the animation.
but because like some people they can't stand the animation because
Yeah.
people do have
True,
for
true.
certain art styles, or like let's say some people who watch anime like before they look, but they prefer the older style like from the 1980s. They like
I
that
don't
kind of
like
anime.
that.
I mean I don't like it, but I'm saying for some other people they love the classic old feeling kind of style for animes, and then there's some people who love the 3D CGI kind of animes. You know, it's like no
You're
one can
judging it
preference
so
it.
bad.
Sometimes it's like it sucks because if it's like a really good show, it's hard to get people like Code Geass.
Code Geass was so hard for me to watch.
Some people, yeah, you know, for Ray, he wouldn't watch it. He did not like the animation. I think he had to get through like 4 or 5 episodes to get past the
Yeah.
animation, which is fine. I mean, at this point, I'm like okay with the animation. Like it's fine. I like
so
that.
ugly.
It's you like it. They
In the beginning, I was like, "Oh my god, I don't want
It's-
to watch this. It looks so ugly."
yeah.
But then it was really good. So
It's about getting used to
don't
it.
let your head mess with your choices.
Like yeah, that's a good saying.
That's bad.
That's a good
Just
quote.
don't
All right, thanks.
let your
you can
mind
stop. You can stop.
trick you.
You can stop.
When in reality,
Stop. I
it's not
you
that
know
bad.
you know when the person that says stop says it means just stop, right? Just
You
stop.
know?
No.
You know, you know? You
Okay.
know, you know.
Anyway,
You know, you know.
yeah, I think that's
Okay.
the only other anime we watch, right? Yeah.
Wait. Shh.
The sirens?
Shh.
Wow.
Shh.
What's going on out there?
Shh.
I'm not gonna shush. Don't shush me.
Shh.
We're commentating.
I'm trying to figure out what way they're going, so I know if they're gonna get my weed or not.
You know, weed is legal here.
My growing weed.
It's legal.
It's illegal.
No, it's legal.
No, I don't have a permit. You don't understand.
Yeah, you probably get $25 fine. Relax.
That's too much.
Anyway, you should have went with like a cocaine. Like if you're gonna do that bit that right there, you should have done like a
No,
cocaine.
weed
bit.
is better.
No, like you should have done cocaine or heroin. Like I don't.
I have
weed.
shrooms,
Weed
too.
is getting more like comfortable in our society. It's not
My
like.
mushrooms are growing. with
Okay,
them,
see
too.
mushrooms. Yeah, if you said mushrooms, that'd be different. But like, what kind of mushrooms? Like talking about the mushrooms, like you do.
You know the cooking mushrooms.
You know,
The one you eat.
there is
and
this.
smoke.
There is this show called. Remember, like we watched Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
And then they had like that bag of mushrooms, and they're supposed to. They're trying to like.
Wait, is
they-
weed legal in Canada?
Weed is probably legal, but like maybe the way they like it depends on the weed. I think I don't know. Can't ask me
But-
that.
My mom said it was.
Alright, then listen to your mom.
My mom said it was.
Oh wait, we're getting off topic. Okay, let's. What else is there to talk about of anime? Season 3 of Attack on Titan dub is coming Saturday tomorrow.
It's the 24th, so it's gonna come in the
25th. Funimation probably will be airing that 26th. What else is there? There's something I was thinking about.
One Punch Man.
That's been going on like the season, but I don't know anything about the dubbed. No, interesting enough though.
Naruto's coming.
Bongo Stray Dogs.
Who cares about that
Are you
show?
serious? Shut up. Bongo Stray Dogs dubbed is on Funimation right now. They did 2 episodes and it sucks because Soul needs to catch up.
Oh, it's season 3?
Season 3.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. They brought it back so you can watch it. But
Wow.
what else? Naruto, yeah, like you said, Naruto's coming like maybe in 1 or 2 weeks for the last set.
Non-Baka.
Dude, yeah, imagine this. This is the last set. Like this is it.
Oh, we have to watch it. We have to rewatch it.
Naruto?
Yeah.
There's no way we would.
We're supposed to
we
rewatch
have-
the Shippuden.
There's no time. There's no way we would watch all of it. Cause
But I'll rewatch it with Ray
and
and
Fee.
Fee.
Yeah, if they want to. Yeah, cause I got that thing. Yeah, you can. Cause I have all the dubbed episodes on the Anime Lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can watch it on, and then we have all the episodes on.
Wait, no,
Amazon.
I won't be able to watch it.
Why?
I mean, no, I'm not gonna watch it with them. Like the final set.
Oh, not the final set. No. I'm talking
Yeah.
about. No, I think you guys can watch it with me. I mean, you're gonna watch it with me,
Yeah.
and they're when
Are
I
you
tell.
sure?
Yeah. Wait. When you freak out. No, I can do it right now.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but anyway, the last set is
Yeah.
coming out. I think it's June like 10th.
Oh. ATEEZ is coming.
Shut up about your
That's
goddamn K-pop.
ATEEZ's comeback day.
Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, the last set's coming back around that time.
That's in 2 weeks, I think, or maybe. 2
Maybe
weeks.
dude, sometimes it comes out earlier. Like maybe we'll see it on one
I
of
hope it
those
comes out tomorrow.
websites. If I got it by CD, I'd get it way earlier. Because what happens with CDs, if you pre-order a CD, they usually give it to you like 3-4 days before because they don't want like shipping to get ruined. So they like just in case, like they send it to you early.
Interesting.
Amazon, including, I always hear people tell me, "Oh yeah, I got that
Oh my
that
God,
early."
I don't want it to end.
But like, let's go back to that. Like, this is it. That's it. No more. Like, this is for dubbed. Like, that's it. And at this
I'm
point,
gonna be so sad.
it's making me sad.
I'll be happy and sad
It's making
because
me
I waited so long. Watched them cancel it.
cancel it. You know why it's making me more sad? Because since I finished the sub, I wanted like this is my last like
Oh
time
my
to keep on
God,
going with it.
no.
Oh god, it sucks. It's like
This is gonna be so loud.
it's like this is the last thing they'll
I'm
ever.
not gonna watch it.
Why? So I can continue
yeah.
on. You've
No,
been waiting
I'm
for
not
so
gonna watch
long.
it.
No, like I'm saying, like this is gonna be the last in a way where it's like the last Shippuden, like dubbed. Like this is the dubbed is the last thing.
Everything is done.
Everything's done. Like
It's
that's
over.
it. Subbed is out. The manga already finished. Subbed and manga's finished.
Manga.
The dubbed is like gonna be the last thing, and that's the scariest thing to know.
Oh my
It's
God!
like-
I hope
it's like with Bleach.
Gintama never goes through that, because then I'm gonna sue them.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like they end the show.
Oh well, they have to end the show.
No, they're not.
Because
If they do, I'll sue them.
sometimes ending a show is better because if
No.
they continue on and they don't have any creative like ideas to do anymore, and it just becomes shit like Tokyo
Well,
Ghoul.
Gintama never goes bad. That's the thing.
You can't say that. Like I mean, think about it. Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular animes. Like in
Well,
20.
yeah, because those freaking people messed it up because
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
trying to
Like
change
that's what I'm
it.
saying. People mess it up. Like that's it would come to our topic today, which is a good transition about animes being adapted to like real life action. Movies like. It just gets ruined. Like it's such a good source material. Like everything about it is so good, but when they bring it to the big screen, I guess, like in real life, like with actors, it just goes to shit.
They fail because they
fail.
can't capture the beauty
Which-
in anime.
Yeah, and that's how we're gonna transition right now to it. So, like for instance, we want to talk about how animes just fail completely when they get onto
Top
American
10
or
worst live action anime adaptations.
no.
Number
Oh
1.
my god! Like I was trying to talk to us all this whole time. Like, what are
Death
their
Note.
ideas? What are our ideas for this podcast for like the topic and stuff? All she did was like top 10 anime battles. Top 10. Like, just shut up.
Top
This is not
10
that type of kind of.
anime betrayals.
That's not what we're doing here.
Top
First of
10
like
worst
how
animes.
think about that for 1 second. Top 10 anime battles or top 10 anime portrayals. Like that's spoilers right there.
Top
Why
10
would you-
worst anime podcast. Number 1, Anime Talk.
Number 1, anime talk. Number 2, anime talk. All right.
Top 10 amazing people.
Anyway,
Number 1,
let's talk about that.
can take.
Let's talk about the anime. What's it called? Were we talking about something? Oh yeah,
Live
anime.
action.
The live action. So,
So Death Note was
we
the
could
worst
talk. Let's talk
because
about
it was
Death Note.
trash. It was utter
Okay,
trash.
okay.
I've never seen,
Okay.
never watched, I never witnessed such trash in my entire life of living all the years.
Can you
I
stop?
was waiting for this moment to figure out how trashy something
Okay.
can be.
Okay.
And I
that's
found
it, that's
out
it.
that this was
Alright,
so trashy
alright,
that I almost
Let me first
drowned
talk
myself.
about something. So Death Note in general, though, they have not only that Death Note adaptation in Netflix. That's not the only one they have. You know that they have like 4 or 5, 6 movies in Japan made. You know, I never watched them. I never heard anything where it's like, oh my god, they're so good. But I heard they're like decent, and I heard some of them aren't that great. That's what I heard from them, and that's from the live adaptation of it. And then obviously we're gonna talk about the Death Note American version, which was total crap.
ugly,
Like
ugly.
it
Everything was ugly.
so bad. Like
My eyes hurt. I was crying inside and outside.
like I mean I get it. Maybe they don't want to follow directly with like what the manga had or the anime, but like man, that was terrible.
you
Like
can
I
never
swear.
be so ugly.
Like that's why people are so like they're like stay away from live adaptations because it's so bad, you know. I heard one of the ones that are good is the Ghost in the Shell. I heard that one wasn't
The
that
one
bad.
with what's her face?
She has like a big eyes.
Scarlett Johansson.
Is that who was playing it?
Yeah, the girl from Avengers.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I know she was in an anime movie.
No, here, let me show you the anime I'm talking about. The movie. But like I heard mixed reviews, but I heard at the same time it's like it was good. And this is like from an anime.
Yeah,
you know?
that is her.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it's 2017?
2017?
I thought this came out in 2018 or 19.
No way. I thought it came out like 5 years ago.
No, I thought.
Yeah, no, it didn't come out. It's
Wait.
old. It's old.
No,
old.
I think there's another one. No, not Ghost in the Shell. No, I'm
Kira.
stupid. I think there's something else I'm thinking
There's
about.
this. Oh yeah, it's trending on Twitter
No,
today.
no, no.
They're gonna make a live action on Akira. I don't even know what it is, but it says
Akira?
Akira.
Akira.
Yeah, let me show you. It's on Twitter.
Oh, Akira the movie. Oh, I watched that one. They shouldn't, cause that
Yeah,
movie
they're
was
going to
that
make a
movie was
live
fine.
adaptation. Look, 8 hours ago.
Wait,
It's gonna release.
No,
in
bro. Let's go
2021.
back to what I was saying. I don't think I was thinking about Ghost in the Shell. I think I was thinking about something else.
What?
No, there's another one. It was some. God damn, that's bad. Okay, let me see.
With big eyes.
It's like someone with God, what is the show?
Just search up anime adaptations.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But I know a YouTuber who talked about it. Let me see. Cause, damn, I can't believe I messed that shit up. I said Ghost in the Shell. Isn't it Ghost in the Shell? What was it? I think it was something else, and it was what? It was like some. It was like something with an A, I think.
Anime.
Anime, yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
No,
it's gotta
what
be
what
that.
what was it, man? It's called something, right?
Mm,
It's, what could? Okay, anyway, I heard whatever that anime that
way
came
to
out.
Go, Izzy.
I heard whatever it is called. I heard the anime came out maybe 2019. I mean, the live adaptation of it. It was actually good. Like it was people liked it, you know, which is surprising because not a lot of anime adaptations work out well. And I'm still trying to find it. Anyway, let's go back to it. There was one they wanted to do for Naruto. Remember that I told you about that?
Yeah.
I think a years back. I remember there was someone that wanted to do a live Naruto adaptation. I think it was a director and she was a female, and I liked what she was saying because she was like, I'm not trying to ruin this goddamn show, you know? Like if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. So if I think she was talking to the creator of Naruto, I forgot his name. But like the one.
Hiromashi,
It was like
I don't know.
something. I forgot what it is. I just don't want to search it up right now. I'm too lazy. She was like, yeah, I don't want any, like, if he says it's not gonna work out, like whatever they're trying to plan to do, she's not gonna do it. Like that was the point. Like she wants to make it really good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They like if they do it, they better not mess it up because the backlash is gonna be big
yeah.
and they're gonna regret it
It's
and
not-
everybody's gonna
It's
hate
not
it.
something so simple, like, you know,
Yeah.
Naruto is like one of those big enemies, or like Dragon Ball Z. Oh my God, they made they made one.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
a
it was
bunch,
so
didn't they?
bad. Like, I remember people they made it into a meme and stuff. It was so stupid. Dragon Ball Z live action.
Didn't they make a lot?
Huh?
Didn't they make like a lot of live actions?
I don't know how many they made, but look, this is the picture of it. I can't put it on obviously on the podcast, but I want Sal to see it.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that one girl? I know her.
I don't know
She's
who she is.
famous.
But it looks so
Yo,
bad.
That looks dumb. Who is that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be Goku. This is supposed to be Goku. This is
Why
so...
is he white?
I don't know why you asked me.
What made me so mad is Death Note. Like they really
did bad on that.
whitewashed it like that. That hurt.
I know there's other ones. I'm trying to think right now. I don't know if have they ever made a Bleach one?
I have a feeling they did.
I think they have done one. You know.
And I know they made a Gintama.
How about the
one.
Attack on Titan? What do you think about that one?
Oh, we didn't finish it,
we
but
didn't
it looked good so far.
It looked good but bad at the same time.
Yeah, like you like it's hard to expect good results when it's something like an anime like that because you can't really.
Like, what do you
do
expect? Like,
something
what do
like-
you expect
yeah.
from that? Like, it's gonna be 100%.
But like the actors seemed fine. Like they didn't.
Oh, you know
they
what was a
weren't really
problem
bad.
though? They were like really more focusing. Like, okay, Mikasa wasn't like a badass. That's what I heard, and she was. They were focusing on in that movie. This is not spoilers for the anime, so haha, I can talk about it. It's shit anyway. You don't watch the movie. They were focusing more on like Mikasa and Aaron's like relationship. Like they were starting it like
Mikasa
you know.
and
like-
Aaron.
Yeah, like in the romance of it. That's what I
Oh.
think I heard of it, and they're like
Hate
that's
when
what,
they did
yeah,
do
like,
that.
mess
It's so
up stuff like
annoying.
that.
Like at least like just follow the plot.
And sometimes they
It's not
shouldn't.
that
Sometimes they
hard.
should. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's fine to make their own thing, but at the same time make it good. I remember one time we were watching the Attack on Titan live action movie, and we had our little brother watch it with us, and he was scared shitless. I don't know why, but he was crying. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and then we
we-
had to take it off.
That's why we didn't get to finish it because we took it
Yeah.
off because he was.
Which is funny because he likes Attack on Titan. When I was rewatching the first season, he was watching it with me.
Yeah, and another thing is, it's weird that he got scared of that movie since he plays violent video games.
Yeah.
Like, let's say he would like Mortal Kombat. If you
Yeah,
guys
he
know
plays
what Mortal
Mortal
Kombat is, there's like
Kombat.
fat fatalities, and they're so brutal. I mean, we try our best not for him to watch it, but like he's okay with it, right? But then all of a sudden,
A
a Titan that
He's
was
scared
so
of a
bad.
Titan.
Like it was so bad. Like you can obviously tell like a guy in
But
a
I
costume.
think it was because they were so ugly and fake. It was scarier.
Maybe he was crying because the movie was so
yeah,
bad.
it could be that.
It was just so.
I want to watch it. We should watch it.
Well, I mean, right now we need to focus
I
on
think
that
it's gonna be
Attack on
funny.
Titan anime one right now.
I think it's gonna be funny to watch it. Yeah,
It's so
we're
dumb.
trying to rewatch all of Attack on Titan before tomorrow
Mhm.
or Sunday.
Yeah, but let's go back to the live action movie. So like for me, when I hear people they want to do a live action movie, but it's like why you really can't
You can't
try and
because-
bring that kind of like okay because some of these shows they have some ridiculous characters like if you
Yeah,
try
and
to
they're-
bring
like they can't match it when they wear wigs to
yeah
match it. It's ugly.
It
It's
looks
not gonna
so
work.
fake.
At least dye your hair for real.
like it looks so,
so
fake
bad.
like why even try to bring them out like maybe there's some they can do like
Mm-hmm.
I can see maybe they can do a movie called Psychopaths. I can see Psychopaths become a live
Yeah.
action. You can't, but you
Yeah.
can't make a freaking Naruto movie or a fairy tale movie.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's
would be
crazy. A
hard.
Dragon Ball Z movie? Are you serious? Are you crazy?
That's
like,
the worst of the
why-
worst. You
why
can't
would
do
you-
that.
You can't do that. That's like out of your like limit. You can't.
They could have done Death Note.
Death
except
Note.
For
Yes, the
like
funny
the
thing is-
Shinigami, they did good with the Shinigami.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. Honestly.
Yeah, but how did you mess that up? That was like a really good. Oh my god, you could have done so good. Oh, I hate Netflix so
It's
much.
It's so
They really-
like. At least they took something they were able to do. Because imagine if they did Naruto or something, like they would not. It would not work. I don't think that it wouldn't work. You know. What's another show like you could see working? I think I could see 91 Days would work.
Yeah, for sure.
That one is
With
so
accents and stuff.
hell yeah, that would be
in
so freaking
Chicago
good.
or something, or New York.
But like if they tried to make maybe like a
Oh my
bongo
god, I was thinking about Hunter x Hunter.
in the live action,
That'd be
yeah,
so
that would
funny.
not work.
Imagine, is this a can I say one of the characters?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Don't say it.
damn it.
But like going back to it's like how do you go from like Hunter x Hunter? How do you bring it onto the big like
Didn't
live
they
action?
have a Tokyo Ghoul movie too?
Yeah, they had a Tokyo Ghoul movie. I don't think it went well. I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so either.
I didn't hear anything like 100 like we have to go
for
see
the
it.
actors themselves, find someone with the good character like facial features that would match it and the good appearance. So like you can't just wear a wig that's ugly. Dye your hair or get
like,
out of my face.
it would be so hard, honestly. Like would you make SpongeBob live action? I mean, they technically did.
Didn't they?
Like it was half and half, I guess. Like how like I mean, have you seen those memes where they show like SpongeBob like in HD quality or something, and it's like real life SpongeBob?
Yeah, that's ugly.
It's so scary.
That's ugly.
Or
yeah,
like
so
they do
scary.
Ed and Eddie live action.
Ew,
It's like so
I have that in my
creepy.
head now.
It's so creepy, but then
Yeah.
like it's like
There are some animes they can like
they
make
work because it's more
an
doable.
adaptation to them.
But then it goes back to it. Death Note was really doable.
like One Punch Man is perfect.
One
No,
Punch
I'm
Man,
kidding,
yeah,
I'm
One
kidding.
Punch Man would be so.
No,
bad.
I feel like One Punch Man, Ryan Reynolds would be him.
You
It'd
think
be
so?
perfect.
I don't know.
But it's not. It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
His personality would match it, but
I think
not,
people will more see Deadpool though in him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah,
they see him, they're like, oh,
yeah.
that's Deadpool's like.
Yeah, but
gimmick.
he's
Because-
a good actor that's capable of
Yeah.
doing something like that, but he wouldn't.
But like
really
at the same
match
time,
it.
it's like Satome is like more like if you look at him, he's a hard boiled egg or sometimes
Yeah.
easy boiled egg. I mean,
yeah,
like a
he'd
soft.
have to shave his head.
Like yeah, he had to shave his head, and at the same time, it's like
And yeah, it'd be hard because like his facial expressions are so dull,
yeah.
and having to have that adapt in real life is hard.
Yeah. I can maybe see Helsing. Helsing.
yeah.
I could see it, but at the same time, I don't.
I can see it, but it's so gory and
Yeah.
brutal. It's like hard.
And then there's what else?
Blue Exorcist, of course.
Blue Exorcist.
No,
And
I mean,
you can't like okay. How would you bringing like Rasengan or Shadow Clone Jutsu?
they can't.
Like
That's
how would
the
you bring
thing.
that on there? Like I don't get it. Like
They can't.
it's
hard.
I don't think their CGI could make it look real enough unless you have really expensive like good shit, you know. And I don't think they were able to do it. Like okay, like we could always go back to the Marvel movies, the Avengers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I was thinking. Like how if they did it, like
But like
they're able to do their powers, then
and then it comes down to it's like they just got the best handlers for it, I guess. Like the because think about who owns them, Disney. They have like a lot of money like they can use to make CGIs, but if you have like people who are not in those companies, you know, to make these these live adaptations, like they're not gonna have that much money. And then it goes back to it again. Netflix is billion dollar company, and they messed up Death
they
Note.
still mess it up. Even though they
Yeah.
had so many resources, they still messed it
Like,
up.
how I'm irritated.
Why
about
is
that.
Al black? Why
I mean,
is
I
he-
have no problem with it, but it's like there's no why. It doesn't-
like there's no comparison.
I feel like they were
to
trying to
it.
show diversity in
That
Death
was
Note,
not
but like that's not the
diverse.
point.
Why
And,
is Light white?
like I don't get it. Like what's the point?
Why
of-
is Misa not blonde? Why is she a brunette?
Yeah, there was so much. What the
Okay,
hell?
chill.
Maybe that's the cops they were chasing. Yeah, because this guy he just went really fast, like right next to us. But yeah, like it's so bad, like to see this. Like I don't know why they even try anymore. Like it's also goes
It's a
back to video
disappointment.
games too, because they don't make good adaptations from video games either. It's you just have to have the person who's gonna do these movie live action or whatever. They need to have the actual creator be on
Yeah.
standby. Like he has to be there. Because otherwise, they're just gonna ruin the whole thing, and people are gonna get pissed. And or like Fullmetal Alchemist, they made a live live.
that-
I never seen it.
We watched it. We watched a little bit of it on Netflix.
It looked interesting, but at the
It
same
looked
time,
funny. It looked stupid.
yeah, it's hard to mimic stuff. Like okay, like if you made a Hunter x Hunter, okay, that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna talk about that part. But like, I'm trying to think of something like if they're what they're trying to make. Like they're trying to make. Like, okay, in Star Wars, they're able to make Yoda, right?
Yeah.
Like, because Yoda's a ridiculous, like, weird character,
Yeah.
or Chewbacca. Like, they kind of do look realistic, and even the old versions, they look like really good. But then, like, if you're thinking, like, how can you show, like, if you go into a show
I was gonna say spoiler.
yeah, it's hard. I'm
It's
trying
hard.
not to spoil it, but like, I'm trying to give an idea out where, you know.
It's
Oh,
working
okay, now it's working now. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, guys, it got cut out again. What were we talking about again? I don't know.
So live action.
Yeah,
Stop.
I know.
Stop it.
Stop what?
It's time to stop.
Oh, that's what you're saying. But wasn't I giving? I was talking about something. Oh, we were
Yeah.
thinking about something like a weird character to bring on live action.
Yeah.
Like, okay, from One Piece, like, how do you bring out that
Oh my
reindeer in there?
God.
Like, how do you bring him on there, or how do you bring
Reindeer.
that guy that has the big nose? Like, how do you bring him into that scenario?
That reminded me of that one thing.
What?
I think movie or show on Netflix with the guy with the big nose. And he just had a big nose, and it wasn't like a natural big nose. It was like they put a big nose on him.
Yeah, there's like this
Pinocchio
weird
or
Netflix
something.
movie, right, or show,
Yeah.
and he has like a weird nose.
Like
on
that'd be
it.
ugly.
Yeah,
if
it's
I'd
hard
see
to
it.
like. I don't know how they would think it would work.
You have to make it look natural, and they can't.
I think you know how like maybe a Death Note would work if it wasn't owned by Disney, but we would have to get like a PG-13 version.
Oh.
That's the only way
Yeah.
because they have the money and the resources, and I'm pretty sure if they want to make it good, they would have to get the actual creator of Death Note. I can see Future Diary. I can see Future Diary being a live action, but like at the same time they'll just mess it up. Like it doesn't matter.
I can already see it being messed up.
Like the CGI for that one character, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's in the first episode, so I'm gonna talk about. Like, there's this big like supposed god character they all see, and it's like this he who looks so weird. I mean, he even looks weird in the anime.
Yeah.
Like, so like imagine if they brought
Oh
him
my
on.
god! I know.
What?
Oh, but they still mess it up.
What?
They could do Golden Kamui.
Yeah, they could do Golden Kamuy. I can see that.
And
because
it starts
so much
with the war
simple.
setting too.
Yeah, it's so like stuff like that is so
yeah,
simple.
I'd like to see something like that, or the Legend of the Heroic Legend of Arslan. That would have worked too.
That's Game of Thrones kind of stuff.
Yeah,
that would be a lot
that
of
would have
money.
been really good though.
Did you hear about the Game of Thrones thing? Oh, let's just transition this real quick. The Game of Thrones thing where they found the water bottle in the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
in
they
one of the episodes,
so-
in like a Starbucks cup
Yeah,
too.
there was one Starbucks coffee, then there was one with water bottle, and everyone was like, "Are you serious?" And I heard it's really like the season wasn't that good. I
Really?
heard like
I watched one
that's
episode.
sad.
Yeah.
That's sad to know because people have been wasting 8-7 years on this.
Yeah.
And then the last season, like, I mean, can we go? We should make a new podcast. Like, is there another new podcast, another episode? What anime has the most disappointing like last season?
Yeah.
But like, we would have to spoil it a little bit, you know. But we would have to talk about that. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, let's go back to anime live adaptation.
Like shows like that would be perfect. Like you could do something with that.
Here's the moral. Here's the moral of the story. Don't. This is the moral because it's actually what they're doing is really bad. Like, you know, they're
basically.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, evilish. Like, it's kind of evil. They're just thinking about money. You know? And they're at the same time, it's like if they do it so good, they'll make so much money. You know, like
they would, but they don't think about that. They just want to disappoint us. They're like Death Note, disappointed but not surprised. Like Jesus.
Yeah. So
stop.
Going back to it, live action of anime is bad. Just keep it that way. Don't
unless you wanna really do good on
committed
it.
Like that person we were talking about, the one with
Naruto.
Naruto where she was like, I'm gonna try my best. I think it's a girl, I'm not sure, but try my best to like focus on creating an actual Naruto movie, like showing like they're gonna put work into it. I mean, how I don't. But at the same time, like even though she tries her best, how would she do a Naruto movie?
I don't know.
How would she get someone like Kakashi's hair? Kakashi's hair is ridiculous.
No, you can do that.
Have you seen people who go to Comic-Con and stuff? Like they still look ridiculous with their hair. Or the only thing I ever saw something Naruto related that was live action and that was done well is from this YouTube channel called Raka Raka, where they had Naruto versus Sasuke. And they dressed up weird, but the CGI and the way they were doing their powers and stuff like that, it looked nice. It was
they
good.
can do it, then they can.
And yeah, from them,
try.
like from a YouTube thing. But at the same time, they're like they probably are fans of Naruto and knew what's up, you know.
They should get like a real fan on set and then the creator, and then they just like communicate.
Exactly. That's why. And yeah, I think that's it. That's the only thing we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
anime live actions.
Man, now that I think of it, I really wanna live. No, I don't. Never mind.
Take it back.
Never mind.
Don't say it out loud because
I'm
otherwise.
not gonna say it. I
What,
regret.
what
my
were you gonna say?
thoughts.
Like what anime?
Golden Kamuy.
Oh.
That would have been really good.
She was like, that would be really good, but it's not gonna work out.
No, they're gonna disappoint me again.
I would love to see.
Disappointed
You
before
know.
it even. Huh?
Oh, sorry. No, you say what were you
I'd
saying?
be disappointed before it even announced.
You know what I would love to see. Yeah, it's not like live adaptation related, but like I would love to see a horror anime, in movie theaters, like a really good horror anime,
Oh, yeah.
because I think they could do one. You know what I could see them do for live action? I think they can do what was that one called? Another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I
And
remember.
imagine that scene with the umbrella.
Ew. In Wendy's voice.
Yeah, and I think that's it for anime
I was
talk.
thinking about My Hero Academia. What if
No,
they
no,
did it
no,
for
no. I
live?
hope not. There's
That'd
no
be-
way they could
Oh
do
my
it.
god, they're gonna do it.
They're
Watch.
gonna do it.
Watch, they're gonna do
They're
it.
gonna do it, and I feel like
Bet.
we gave them the idea.
No, we're
My
just
Hero
kidding.
Academia and like a live adaptation. Oh
Like,
my!
I can already see it. Them trying to do their best and fail. So.
Imagine like who would play the Invisible Girl? I would, like I can't. Anyway, I think that's it for anime talk. Follow us on Instagram
She'd
and
be
Twitter.
The only good character.
The Invisible Girl? Yeah,
Yeah.
she would be the only good character. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's it for Anime Talk. This was Izzy and So. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
We uploaded a new episode on Popcast.
No, why'd you... we could have done that at the end.
Aren't we doing this on the end?
This is called the end, but then there's like an end. Anyway, yeah, you should follow her on her new podcast. It's about K-pop and stuff. She did another episode. And
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's better than our podcast.
Yeah, okay.
We talk really, like, I talk a lot.
Okay.
It's fun.
No, it's not. It's not that great. But
Jin.
what's it called? Yeah, go follow her if you enjoy K-pop and stuff like that, or trying to get into it, because they can like hook you up with the what to listen to and stuff like that.
I got all your newest groups. A, T, Z.
She'll probably be more active, because before they were doing a test episode to see
Yeah.
if their anchor would work or anything like that. But it's fine now. And yeah, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and see you guys on another podcast episode. Hopefully, we'll do a predictions video for Attack on Titan tomorrow before the dub comes out.
We'll post more memes too, because we haven't been really active.
It's hard.
I spam or I never post.
It's hard.
That's my dealio.
All right, thanks for that. All right, see you guys in
Goodbye.
another episode.